Hi, everyone, and welcome to TWF Power. I am Michael Cole here with Gene Okerlund and Trini Kwan. Well, today Trini Kwan said it is good to be back calling the fights again. Yes, it is. Good to have you back, Michael Cole says, and good to be working with Gene Okerlund. Well, Gene Okerlund says we got a couple of, we have a couple of fights here. We have one fight here for power, Gene Okerlund says. Anyway, Michael Cole said we should remember, but we need to think of how this all came about, Michael Cole says. You're right, Gene Okerlund says, how some of this stuff came out to be. And we got the TWF strike team or hit team winners here, taking on some new team. Well, we just beat Lance Cave and Trevor Mordock again. And we showed everyone how we are the true tag team and no one should be messing with us. Well, I'll tell you right now, Gene Okerlund says, someone's going to be truly messing with them by the time this fight is over. Oh, you're right about that, Trini Kwan said. And sadly, somebody fell down. Both of them fell down. Wakefulness is not Kevin Owens and Velasca's friends, Michael Cole says. No, they're not, Gene Okerlund says. You're right about that, You are definitely right about those things going on here. Those going on here. But I'll tell you one thing we did do, Velasca says. We did beat them. We beat Lance Cave and Trevor Mordock, and I think we're a good tag team out there. Yeah, I happen to think so, Kevin Owens says, Velasca. I'm right with you. We beat Lance Cave and Trevor Mordock. We made dummies out of all of them. Well, yes, they certainly did, Trini Kwan said. They certainly did beat them, Michael Cole and Gene Okerlund. I'll tell you right now, Gene Okerlund says, they are the strike team winners, but for how long? This time, Michael Cole says, we only know for how long we truly know. We don't know. Hey, that is Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. Well, we just came from Ollie's about an hour ago, and we heard you said you are a great tag team. Carl Anderson says. Oh, don't make us laugh, Luke Gallows says. We are former NJPW strike team winners. Maybe more than once. We're also former two-time W Raw strike team winners. And if there were any other belts, hey, we would have won those too. Well, so Kevin Owens says it's Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson who claim they're the shit since they were in the Bullet Club. Oh, yeah, and who was in the Bullet Club? Let's see. AJ Styles, Finn Balor, Kenny Omega, you two jerks. Anyone else? Oh, let me guess. Apparently Adam Cole. How many other folks were in the Bullet Club? Yeah, you don't want to worry about the Bullet Club, okay? When we get AJ Styles and Finn Balor, when they come, you ain't gonna like it. So just be happy, Luke Gallows says, that AJ Styles and Finn Balor aren't out here right now. Yeah, I know why, Velasca says, because they think they're the shit. If you truly think you're the shit, why don't you put your belts on the line here on Power? Yeah, we'll do that, Kevin Owens says. We'll put them on the line. Well, apparently, here comes the Fight Lord. The Fight Lord's in the ring now, Michael Cole says. That means the belts are on the line. You're right about that, Gene Okerlund says. The belts are definitely on the line. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, Trini Kwan says, whatever's going to happen here is going to happen here quick, Michael Cole and Gene Okerlund. I mean, you got these two tag teams. They're both good. This is for the TWF Strike Team winnings. First, they are Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson And the other side, you have the TWS Strike Team winners, Velasca and Kevin Owens. Well, who's going to go at it now? I guess it's going to be Velasca and Carl Anderson here, Michael Cole says. That's who's going to be going at here on Power. Gene Okerlund, what do you know about Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows? Michael Cole says. Well, what I know about them, Gene Okerlund said, they wrestled in New Japan Pro Wrestling and All Japan Pro Wrestling. That's where they came from. That's where they made their name from. Oh! And a clothesline, Michael Cole says, and a drop kick by Carl Anderson. And former two-time W Raw Tag Team winners as well. One also two-time NJPW Strike Tag Team winners as well, too. No they had no kinship to Arn Anderson, do they? No, they have nothing to do with Arn Anderson or Earl Anderson or C.W. Anderson, any other Anderson out there. Velasca and a hang-up, a hip toss right now, Michael Cole. Then a drop kick. Well, you know, Michael Cole says Carl Anderson right now. Oh, Velasca. It's got him. And the Velasca Stunner. And now that lets Kevin Owens come in now. And Carl Anderson tags in Luke Gallows, who was once, Michael Cole says, first known as Kang, or the fake Kang, or Kang 2. Festus, Luke Gallows, the Doctor of Chaos, the Director of Chaos, and Luke Gallows. That's right. And Luke Gallows is coming up. He thought he had him under here. Kevin Owens a stunner. Well, we have it. Will Kevin Owens and Velasca keep their belts here on Power? Trini Kwan says. We want to hope so. Velasca coming in, making sure that Carl Anderson doesn't do anything. Now, wait a minute. All that going on. Oh. Wait, while that was going on, wait a minute. Oh. Whatever that move was, I don't know what that move was. And now Luke Gallows has been tagged back in now. And now Michael Cole says we got a hang up now because apparently now Velasca has to tag in Kevin Owens now. Don't tell me it's the Magic Killer. The Witchcraft Killer. Oh! Gene Okerlund said you can call it the Witchcraft Killer if you want, since magic is a Latin borrowed word, Gene Okerlund said. You're right about that, Michael Cole says. It's a Witchcraft Killer. On Kevin Owens here, Michael Cole says. He's going down. Kevin Owens kind of top it. Oh, Luke Gallows just knocked him out. Oh, no, Trini Kwan said. Don't say it's going to end like this. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winners. And the new TWS Strike Team winners. Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. Now, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows have won the TWS Strike Team winnings here on the first following of Power. And we wonder what Lance Cage and Trevor Murdoch think of this. What they think of it? I wonder what they think of it, Michael Cole says. Well, I'll tell you one thing, Gene Okerlund says. They wouldn't be happy knowing the belts that they lost to Velasca and Kevin Owens, that they failed, they lost, they weren't able to win back, have just been won by a new tag team. Gene Okerlund said it came from Orly's Outlet. Well, it is what it is, Gene Okerlund says. Well, it is what it is, Michael Cole says. We got new TWF Strike Team winners here on Power. Well, Trini Kwan says, I wonder, Trini Kwan says, if who's going to be talking with them. Well, apparently, Renee Young is in the ring now. Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows. How can you win these belts after just being in the TWF not even an hour from after being bought from Orly's Outlet? It's like this, Renee Young. You know, it would be like us asking you how you could be putting a microphone to someone's face and and speaking with them after you got bought from Big Lots about, what was it? About 2 years ago. No, about 3 years ago. No, point is, yeah, we haven't been in a TWF for about not even an hour yet. And we already beat Velasca and Kevin Owens here on Power. So if anyone else wants to, get in our face, hey, we'll be ready to take them on. It's like this, Renee Young. We have to go seek AJ Styles. We know he's somewhere, one of the bins, chests, or crates. And wakefulness isn't your friend, I guess. No, it's not. Blame it on the footwear I have to wear. Blame it on the footwear I have to wear right now. But anyway, yeah. And we find AJ Styles. We're going to seek AJ Styles. And then we're going to say, hey, look, we're winners, AJ. We're winners. And sadly, something I guess you can't even stand. No, I can't. And we're going to say we're winners. That's what we're going to say. We just beat Kevin Owens and Velasca. So that makes us winners. All right, back to you, Michael Cole and Gene Okerlund. Thank you, Renee Young, Michael Cole says. So what do you think about this? What do you think about the first shift of what happened here? So what do you think about what happened there, Trini Kwan? What I think was just sad, Trini Kwan says, that Velasca and Kevin Owens just lost their belts, to Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows here. That's sad, Michael Cole. That is really sad, Gene Okerlund says. I actually think they would have kept those belts. Well, Michael Cole said I thought they would have kept those belts too, but it is what it is. Plus, before we go, we have announced, apparently a new head overseer has been named. And apparently, since Ernest P. Worrell is out of the likeness, we had to have a new one named, Michael Cole says. And apparently, tomorrow on Monday Night Raw, that new one will be named. Michael Cole said, well, Gene Okerlund said, we won't know who it is until tomorrow on Monday Night Raw. Well, that's all the time I guess we got here, Trini Kwan says. Well, I hope everybody likes it. Like Power. I'm Michael Cole with Gene Okerlund and Trini Kwan. Hope you like Power, and we'll see you tomorrow.